Welcome and greetings to the end time ministry of the Watchman. My name is Chester F. Waldron. I am an ordained minister, fellowship with Lighthouse Ministries. I have not chosen this ministry, but God called me to be a watchman for the church, the body of Christ. The events surrounding my call I will relate. In June 2009, I spoke at Lighthouse Ministries. The title was Watching and Preparing. One of the choruses sung that night was, "What more can Jesus do?" As I thought about the words, the subject I was speaking on was the answer to the question. You see, if Jesus do not return, all hope is lost. 2 days after my wife returned to Guyana, as I lay in bed, I heard God's voice saying, "I'm calling you to be a watchman for the church." He said the church is asleep and need to be awakened and watching the times and seasons. I started immediately, and having written 2 or 3 articles, I found where I could create my own websites. I did not seek to start any ministry. I was thinking in terms of retirement. I got married in June 2009, and I was thinking of getting land where I could retire into agriculture. So here I am, the watchman for the church. Why do the church need a watchman? God said the church is asleep. Very few is studying prophecy or the book of Revelation. The church is in the Laodicea state, and they don't even know it. How many of you have computers read Prophecy News Watch? All the trends and events that are happening are analyzed there. The apostasy that Paul wrote about is happening in the church as well. This is a prophecy that is being fulfilled. Where will it lead or end? Matthew 24:14 is also a prophecy and must be fulfilled. Mr. Herbert W. Armstrong started to proclaim it back in 1937 up to the time of his death in 1988. We are now in 2011. So with this in mind, I too am proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom as a witness to all nations. Why? Most denominations have little idea of why Jesus is returning. And there is much confusion within those who accept that he is returning, but have different ideas and different reasons for his return. When you read the messages that the angel Gabriel brought to Mary in Luke 1:31, he did not fulfill it. This is a prophecy. I will go into that in details later to show you that the angel's message was not fulfilled by Jesus. All the prophecies spoken by the Old Testament prophets about Jesus were fulfilled in his first coming. So what about those of his second coming? These has to be fulfilled. Not many churches understand or believe it. This brings me to the subject of false doctrines. The most serious is that of the rapture and other doctrines postulated by the Roman Catholic Church. I will also be doing some detailed studies on the doctrines and teachings of the Roman Catholic Church to see if they are in line with what the Bible teaches. This doctrine of the rapture says that the church or believers will be taken away before the tribulation and the events in Revelation. I have a book here